Hello guys, I am the Kegman. Welcome back to Kegman Plays, and I'm doing this one off. I'm doing this one off stream. We're doing a recording off stream here today. This is the revival series, by the way. This is the revival series. This is Club 1 with Blackburn Rovers. It's a series of 5 saves, basically, where we're taking clubs that were national champions or respective national champions, winning the league with them, and then moving on. So, with regards to Blackburn, obviously they won the Premier League in 94-95, been down to League One, now in the Championship, and we're going to try and get them back to the Premier League, win the title. We've got the same in Denmark, we've got the same in Germany, we've got a save in France, and we've got another save that I haven't actually, I did have a Portuguese save lined up, changed my mind, not 100% set on which way I want to go with club-wise. But yes, I was meant to be recording these while we were live streaming, so I've failed to record any of these whilst live streaming because I just have a lot of fun live streaming. A lot more. I know it's going to sound like I'm dissing Twitch here. I have a lot more fun live streaming than I do recording because I get the interaction from you guys. And if you've not yet followed me on Twitch, do. It is a lot more fun. Trust me, to get involved in the in-jokes and all of the sound alerts, and it's just great. It is a great thing to do. But I'm going to give you a quick rundown. It's going to be a little bit of babble, and it's me, it's going to be babble. And we're going to talk about what's been happening this season. We are 29 games in. Pardon me, hitting the microphone. We're 29 games in. We're 4th in the league. We've had some good things and some bad things happen. We're punching above our weight. There is that to look at. But before we get into this game against Middlesbrough, we'll have a look. So you can see that there's a name here repeated quite a bit, and that is Jadas. Jadas and Matty Longstaff as well there. Jadas is a beast. He's an absolute monster of a player. He's currently worth £9 million. We signed him at the start of the season for £1.3 million, which I'm sure you know. If you saw episode 1, I gave a quick rundown of all of the transfers we made. We've got a few transfers to talk about. It is the 1st of February. But he's been doing bits for us. He's played 28, scored 18, assisted 9, 8 player of the matches. I'm kind of resting him at the minute because his form's kind of dipped recently. And I think that's because I was overusing him. I think he was just getting tired. So we've moved away from him for now. Let's go and have a look at the transfers that we have made. You can see here there's a few things going on. I'll explain some of these in a moment. But let's go to transfer history. So we brought in between episodes, we brought in a few players. So Steve Murray came in on a free. I'm assuming that our head of youth sort of went, oh, he'll do. He's shit. No need to worry about him. Jack Byrne from Shamrock Rovers. Now, if you're playing a lower level save, like, you know, League 1, League 2, maybe even National League, this guy is for free. This guy is available for free from Shamrock Rovers. Worth a pickup. Especially for free. For me, he was worth picking up because I sold him for $2.5 million as soon as I brought him in. And he's joining into Miami, as you can see, in 4 days' time. So, you know, we moved him on almost instantaneously. The board brought in this guy here, Brian Firebeamer, for $500k. He's 16. You know, he's got some potential on him, as you can see, potential 4-star. He's got some good physicals. I don't know if he'll ever become anything amazing. I am utilising him in certain games, so he might become something a bit better. Mikhail Bezbalech, 135k this man cost me. He was a free transfer. I needed a centre-back / DM in, and you'll see why in a minute. So he's come in 130k, and he's already valued at 800k, so chances are I'll move him on. I'm paying him a lot of money per month, but I'm using him as a way of making money for next season. Same here as Robert Zulj from Hoffenheim. I brought him in early as well, 350k. Could have waited until the end of the season. Need him in now. We utilise him now. I needed the DLF. So we utilise him now and then move him on down the line. Hopefully over the summer. He was already wanted. I've offered him out to clubs, but he's already wanted by a few teams. Mostly on loan, but that's fine. Konstantinos Mavropanos in on loan from Arsenal. Again, I needed a centre-back. I'll show you why in a moment. And Muammar Tankovic. Paid $500,000 for him. He was, I say paid $500,000. He's meant to be more than $500,000, but again, end of contract. Brought him in. He's on huge wages, 25 grand. But again, 4.3 million. He is wanted by quite a few clubs. 13 clubs, in fact, want him, mostly on loan. But we're going to try and sell him on when we can. Since then, we have brought back Ben Brereton on loan. He went out. We have sold Sam. Well, we haven't sold Sam Gallagher. We've loaned out Sam Gallagher. till the end of the season for 30 grand a week or 30 grand a month. Bradley Dacker's on loan at Nantes for 300k. There is an optional at the end of this loan for £6 million. I'm quite happy to sell him. His contract is a bit high for what I want, and also I've not been using him. And Ryan Nyambe, I didn't really want to sell Ryan Nyambe. He could have been very, very good for us, but you know, his potential wasn't amazing, and it was worth like 3.5 million. And we ended up getting the best part of 10.5, and we've got future fees on those. So yeah, we've made a few transfers in and out. Let's go to the competitions real quick. We'll have a look at these schedules in a moment. Let's go competition. As you can see, we are 4th in the league. We are 9 points outside of the automatic promotions. I am looking to hit promotion this year. If we can, I don't know if we can guarantee it. We are expected to finish 13th. We are punching above our weight. We do get promoted. The team is going to be a little bit limited. I'm going to have to make a lot of changes. I'm going to have to make a lot of signings. Hopefully the board will give us money to do that. I really doubt it, though. The Venky's board are tight. Very, very tight. We have got to the 4th round at the FA Cup, which is what the board wanted. We've got to play against Swansea City. After this, we got Man City if we win. So I'm just going to put out a B team here. I'm literally going to chuck out a reserves team for this game. Extra shit with friendly cups. You don't need to worry about those. And Carabao Cup, we got knocked out by Salford City on penalties. Again, not a huge deal. I didn't really care about the Carabao Cup. The board are upset we didn't get to the 3rd round, but oh well. As you can see, we did start off fairly well. We had the Salford and Middlesbrough loss. And Hull, Cardiff, couple of draws. We had a loss here against Huddersfield in a game where we probably should have won. And we had a bit of a sticking point here on stream, and I was getting the arse ache. I really was. Wigan we lost to in a game that, again, we probably should have won. Wigan came back quite late, 92nd minute, to win that. Probably a draw, actually, as opposed to a win. And then Huddersfield game here, we lost 2-1. They dominated us, absolutely dominated us. From start to finish. I can't really complain about that one. We do have a few games still to play. As you can see, I think there's 17 games left in the league, plus the Swansea games. So we've got 18 games left. So there's plenty of time to join us over on Twitch before this season is done. And then hopefully Season 2 will have our Premier League push. So yeah, could be good. Right, there was something I want to do with my tactic. My tactic is available for download on FMI. I need to upload it back to FMBase. FMBase had a big rollback recently. Their backup servers crashed and it's all gone Pete Tong over there, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll get back on board with things soon. But I need to do something with my tactic, and I'm going to do this in a second. Right, so Maglaw over here. Ball playing defender on cover, basically. He's got pace. We concede a lot of goals over the top when we play a high pressing tactic. Maglaw, as I will show you here, has 20 pace and 20 acceleration. So I'm hoping he's got 12 concentration. I'm hoping that with that he'll be able to run back and get to it. I'm using him as a ball playing defender. I probably shouldn't, but I play with ball playing defenders. So, but yeah, he's the man to come back and track back. I'm currently working on his strength. Am I working on his strength? Actually, I don't know if I am. I am working on his strength. There you go. He's got potential to be a fantastic defender, especially with those physicals. Natural fitness of 17 as well means that he'll help retain those attributes as he gets older too. I do need to find a player for this slot here, and I don't know who I'm going to go with. You know, I might just bring Jadas back onto the line. And we'll move him and Bezpilic around. So yeah, Zanas can come back in. Costello can go out. Trinchao can come back in. I'll leave Brereton there. I might drop Fiabema down to the bench. I'm not too sure, but I need to just double check. I've got 5 loans in the team. Oh yeah, it says down here, which you can't see because I've still got all my Twitch stuff up. I do apologise. We're not currently on Twitch. I must point out, we're not currently on Twitch. I need to record this, and I don't have time to do a stream today, unfortunately. But let's get to this Middlesbrough game. Let's see if we can keep going. I'm hoping having that covering defender now is going to help us with the higher pressing tactic. We will find out. The Winter. Oh, I tried going for Frederick Winter. He's a dickhead. Basically, I do want him. I also went in for Benoit Badiashile, and he had a contract accepted. I'm actually just go back in for him again. He had a contract accepted, but we didn't have the money at the time, and now Monaco are refusing my bid. Which is just, you know, It's not kosher. 1.9 million. I'm quite happy to pay a little bit in the future for him. It's not let me suggest. I'm just going to make the offer. I want Benoit Badiashile in to replace the defender we sold on. I know how good he can be. It's going to be one of the few times we're going to get the chance to buy players like Jadas and Trincao and Badiashile. So I'd like to get those players in now because when we get to your next clubs like Koga, we're not going to be able to get these players. 1860 Munich, we're not going to be able to get these players. So I'd like to get them in now. I'm going to stick with Armstrong and Rothwell up front. Armstrong did score a hat-trick in the previous game, which I think was against QPR, if I remember rightly. So I'm going to go ahead of it. Rothwell's lacking in match sharpness. I really don't care. Just get on to the game. So because they're a winning team, I want to stick with it. Middlesbrough, like I say, did beat us last time out. And I'm hoping we're going to have enough about us now. We do have a stronger team than we did when we last played Middlesbrough. We've got a team that knows the tactic now. We've got a team that is more of a solid unit. And we've got a team that's mostly in form. So, yeah, I'm hoping for a nice turnaround here and get some vengeance. You'll notice that Bell's been playing as opposed to Thiago Andre. It's because he's just playing better. As you can see, he's managed to intercept that ball there. Found a great ball through to Armstrong, who's run it in and unfortunately put it across the goal. But yeah, it's Andre here. He's good. He's just Lewis has been better. Sorry, Lewis. Bell has been better. I don't know why I said Lewis. Bell has been better this season. I don't know if we're going to hold on to him. Andre is too good to turn down for 145k. Was it 245k? I've got an optional on him in the future for a decent amount of money. I mean, very, very low amount of money. So I know I'm going to bring him in, even if it's to sell him on, because it makes financial sense. So if I can bring him in for 245k, I reckon he'll be worth around about 4, maybe 5. To me, it makes sense. I only get 40% of the transfer fee, though, which that's a fucking penalty given away by Feiler. Right. Come on, keeper. Majewski goes the wrong way. Yeah, thought so. So we are 1-0 down to a Tavernier goal. I believe he scored both of the goals against us last time we played him as well. So he's only scored 5 goals since then, by the looks of things, or he's only scored 7 goals this season. It's not the best start. Let's switch it up. Let's go very attacking. Let's get the old team instructions underway. Let's go wide and let's go standard. So I've noticed that with this tactic, for the most part, I can get away with doing marginal changes to get a win. It depends on who we're playing against. But we still, Armstrong just running through the midfield. We don't have the players really for this tactic, like the attributes and that. Unfortunately for me, though, this is the best tactic for the players I've got. So I need to do what I can with it. I've noticed that just changing to very attacking, bringing everything back down to like standard, keeping it wide, just for whatever reason, it works. You might see that in a moment. Armstrong not getting the one-on-one through, because one-on-ones don't happen to. You don't tend to score on one-on-ones in this game. It has to be said. We've had plenty of opportunities. We've had plenty of opportunities to score a goal, mostly Armstrong. Well, I'm hoping we're going to see that breakthrough soon. That's a great ball to Brewster. I'm hoping we're going to see this breakthrough soon because we need it. And Brewster straight down Randolph's throat. I mean, there was 3 players in the middle here who had a better angle on the goal. And they could have had that ball and buried it. Possession-wise, we are down. Shots-wise and shots on target, we are up. And I'm going to have to bollock the team because they're not playing how I expect them to. There's a lot more to come from you. There we go. So, yeah, that's kind of how we're playing at the moment. We're ahead and then it comes back and we're not ahead. And it's just become a bit of a ball ache. We might bring Jadas on in a minute. I rate Jadas. I really do. But we do need to win this game. Huddersfield, Fulham 1-1. I need Fulham to start ballsing up. I need Leeds and Brentford to start ballsing up. So hopefully we'll see something with them dropping points, us getting points. As long as we don't drop points. At the minute it looks like we're going to. That's a penalty. Thank you very much. That should be a red. If that's not a red for Fry, I'm going to be very surprised. It was not a red for Fry. And Armstrong buries it. Lovely stuff. How that's not a red, I do not know. You know, the last man, penalty area, cynical challenge. It's a red card in my opinion. But there we go. So it's a 1-1 there. Adam Armstrong scoring 6 goals in what? 3 games, I think it is. He's on it. He's on it. He didn't have a very good start to the season, however. He was a bit shit at the start of the season. For whatever reason, the second half, he's kind of coming to his own. They're going to score a goal from this attack. Because their players are actually going to cross it. Oh, there you go. Filer's managed to nick the ball. Okay. I'll eat my own words. Brewster, he's 1-on-1. He's not going to get anything out of this. Yeah, didn't think so. Didn't think so. Now, how are the other games going? Fulham are drawing 1-1 still. Brentford are drawing 2-2, so that's good. Leeds are losing 1-0. This is all good so far. Can we keep this up? Like I say, we need to get these points. We need to get a win here in order to make the most of the balls up from the other teams. I'm happy with second. I mean, I'm happy with playoffs, but I'm really happy with second. Let's get creative. We'll make our first sub of the day. In fact, we'll make our first 2 subs of the day. Now, Filer's on 71%. So I'm going to take you off for Travis. We'll bring on Smallwood in that position. Lenahan's on a yellow. I will leave him for now. Rothwell, I'm going to take off for... do I want to take off for Trinchell? I'm going to move Armstrong and Rothwell around, and then I'm going to take Rothwell off for Jadas. I want to see how Jadas and Armstrong might work together, if at all. I mean, Armstrong might not take on the other side of the pitch in any way, shape, or form. It might balls him up. I'm hoping making these little changes here will do enough. Clayton with a good effort. Right, go ahead and demand more. Paddy McNair's on now. No, he's off now, sorry. But yeah, we should be winning this game. We've been all over him. There's Brewster. Travis with the cross. And Armstrong. Armstrong. He's superb. He is absolutely superb. Right. We're going to take off Dara Lenahan for Bez Palech as the final substitution. But we are now in the league. Adam Armstrong doing bits for us. That's all I need from him. That's all I need from him. Just carry on scoring goals, mate. Travis here finds Brewster. We had a lot of players kind of clumped up where we shouldn't have done. Somehow Vis got through to Armstrong, and somehow he managed to get it past. But yeah, lovely stuff. Right, what we're going to do now from here, we're going to go team instructions. We're going to go positive first. So we go to positive, then we go team instructions, then we go wide, then we go standard. That's how you do it. Don't change team instructions and then your mentality. Change your mentality, then your team instructions. Otherwise, you have to wait to do it. You don't want to wait to do it. You want to get it done. Jadas finds Armstrong. Nearly a Hattie, but Brewster picks up the loose one. Gets in. And this game is now more representative. The score is more representative of the game, shall I say. Get it in. And that's what you want. I mean, Jadas nearly gave the ball away there. But he finds a good cross. Armstrong hits it first time. Had everywhere he could hit it. Hits it straight at keeper. Brewster there to pick up the scraps. I'm happy with that. Nearly another Armstrong Hattie. He had back-to-back Hatties. It'd have been the championship version of Haaland. Or Haaland, sorry. Haaland. Get it right eventually. Never going to sign him for Blackburn, by the way. Never ever going to be in a position where we can sign him. Not within 5 years or whatever it is. We can get to the Premier League next year, and I don't think we'd be able to pick him up financially or otherwise. I don't think he'd be interested in joining us. I can give it a go. Johnson brings one back. Marvin Johnson. Hopefully they don't get another one after this. I think going positive may have been the downturn here. There's one thing I've got, by the way. people ask me all the time why we can go 2-0 up, and it'll be like 10 minutes to go, and people say to me, why don't you tighten up? Why don't you go defensive? I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's against my nature. I'm one of these people that think that if you go defensive, you invite the players or you invite the opposition to attack, and you're going to give them more opportunities to attack, and more opportunities to attack means increased chance of scoring a goal. I'm very much a take it to them kind of guy. I think if you're setting out to be defensive, chances are you're going to lose. I'm going to give them an assertive what a comeback that was. I'm happy. We won 3-2 away at Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough are a tough team to play against, really. They should be doing better than we are. On paper, anyway, they should be doing better than we are. But Armstrong again. I say he's had 9 goals this season. 9 appearances, 7 goals this season, and an assist. Admittedly, 3 of those goals were in the last game. 2 goals were in yesterday's game. Or the game we just played, and we had, like I say, 3 from Armstrong here. That's fine. That is fine. I'm happy with those numbers. I'm more than happy with those numbers. And hopefully we're going to see Konstantinos back soon as well. Just to get us a little bit more strength in the defence. But yeah, it's Magloire-Lenihan partnership seems to be doing bits for us. I'm working on his quickness as well, by the way, because we need to. I don't like slow players. It's just how I play. In fact, I think we're still working on your pace, aren't we? We are indeed. I mean, they were 13 and 12, and they're now 14 and 13. That's gone up by 1 point. We're going to praise this training very, very quickly. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. Like I said, just a very, very quick one. I wanted to show you. There we go. We're on an A+ now. I just wanted to show you where we were. I know it's been a while since I put out an episode for this. I figured I'd give you an exclusive, I guess, because they're not going to see this on Twitch. I will let people on Twitch know that there is a recording. I'm going to probably go put it straight out now. And it'll be on the Discord. Talking of which, if you're not following me on Discord, follow me on Discord, follow me on Twitter. You're not following me on Twitch, there'll be things down below there where you can go find the links. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitch, you can find out when I'm going live. You can also follow me on my Discord. Follow me on my Discord, join my Discord, where you can just chat to me if you want to. If you've got any ideas and you want to talk about things, and you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to. But that's going to be the end of the episode. And I will see you when I see you. Take care, folks. Bye-bye. Still here. You're still here, weirdos. Take care.